said radio blogging.
Yeah,
it looks like we have some time for that. So
okay. So I saw something on someone's status today. I'll just paraphrase like a lady was in our office with her colleague sitting right beside her, and she was on a call with her sister, and she was telling her sister that her son was sick. The colleague heard about it, and after the call, the colleague told the sick mother's boy. Yeah, am I correct? Nessa.
Sick boy's mother.
The sick boy's mother. Thank you. So, sick boy's mother that the reason why her son is sick is because she has not been paying tithes for the boy.
Wahala.
As in,
Wahala be like
the lady said she was shocked, like, are you serious? And then she went on to say, if you don't start paying tithes for him, it could get worse. You know, this lady was angry. She according to her, she was very angry, but she didn't want to. And this colleague that said that is a waiting mother. She has been waiting for 10 years to have a child. So she said she wanted to, clap back, this savage response. But she said she held herself back because she didn't want people to say, oh, you don't have to mock her for saying what she said and everything. So she held her anger in check. When she got home, she called her colleague to tell her that what she said to her about her son dying, she not paying tithes and everything, that she doesn't like it. This lady said she had not finished talking, and the colleague said, I will keep saying over and over and over and over again because it's the right thing. If you don't pay that 10% for that child, it will get worse. The child could die, and instead of paying that 10%, you keep paying more to the hospital and to the pharmacy. And the lady was like, wow, like seriously.
Yeah.
So she said at this point, she could not hold her response, but she just told her, for me, I feel she's being nice with her response. She just said, check your life before you make bracket statements.
Wow.
Okay, well, let me get something clear first. Yeah. So this 10% for the child, is that different from the 10% for the mother?
She said any money given to the child as a gift 10% should be given as a tithe.
So the child's money
should be given 10% out of whatever the child gets from anybody or anyone should be given to this
as tithe.
Okay. So and the mother not paying the tithes now
is the reason why the child is sick. According to the colleague. That's the waiting mother. Okay, interesting.
So now the lady is like, I'm going to see her in the office tomorrow. Of course, they'll see. Should I apologize?
So who is apologizing now? Who's asking
the mother? The mother of the sick boy.
Okay.
Should I apologize? Well, my response when I saw that was, should I say this? Jesus, hold my Bible. I want to check something.
Honestly,
hold my Bible. Really? How do you say that to a mother, that because a child is sick because she's not paying tithes, and if she's not careful, the child will die, and you're a waiting mother?
I think that Funke. you know why I'm laughing. You know why I'm laughing. There are just certain things that I feel that people should never say. Really? It's not in your place. And I say this without minching my words or biting my tongue. People need to learn to mind their business. Mind your business, please.
Drink water and mind your business.
Honestly, mind your business. I love it when people say, "What's your skincare routine?" Drink water and mind your business. That's what they tell us, Abi. Just going from this story, I just think that it all boils down to choice. Growing up, I don't think my mom was paying tithes on
that's the first time I've never heard paying tithes on children.
I don't think my mom has ever paid tithes differently until I grew to understanding as to why I'm even paying the tithes. And I started paying tithes by myself.
Because you were convicted.
Because I was convicted that.
Wait, before we even go that line, please listen, people. God is not a bad God. That if you say because you're not paying tithes, I'll make you fall sick because you're not paying tithes. A child, even if you're an adult. So because I'm not paying tithes, God will send virus or illness or plagues to me.
Where
is that in the Bible?
It's funny because And I love that we're having this conversation today, because it's funny that a lot of people have this mindset that God is going to cast them into fire, and God just wants to see you suffer
because
and a lot of people are serving God with that mentality that you're supposed to be scared of him. And I want to change that today. Love God. When you love him, you would respect him. Anything that you love,
naturally just
you wouldn't want to hurt.
Yes.
And this rolls off like the interview we were having with Pastor Gregory yesterday, and he was hammering on God's love and the concept of love. And that really just drove it home for me. Like, don't do things out of if I don't do it like this, because obviously now that person has had a mentality that okay, I'm paying tithes because I want to receive from God, not because
this mother actually wanted her first response while in the office was she wanted to say it, but she held back. She said she wanted to say, you that you have been paying tithes for 10 years, where's your child? So she held herself, and like, if I say this, people will just hold me and say you're making mockery of her. What she went on, she just kept on going.
And I think that that's also very insensitive. It's like someone telling you what you are doing is hurting me. And you're like, I will continue to say it. Like nothing is going to happen. And I think that's not a Christ-like behavior
at all.
A lot of us say we're Christians, but I tend to, sometimes I see some characters and I'm like, it can't be the Christ that I know.
See, a lot of people need to go back to the Bible and study that fruit of the Spirit, not gift of the Spirit. Fruit of the Spirit, and start imbibing it into themselves. Start living that, deliberately live that life. You open your mouth to tell a mother that.
But see, the part, you say I'm just quiet because I'm. This one off me. Because the Bible describes the devil as the accuser of the brethren. But it's funny when I see Christians actually, take that job description.
Role. Yes, true. You're accusing.
That's your job. This story you just shared with me is a person taking up the job description of accusing the brethren.
Exactly.
Is it in your place? So now you're now the spiritual
assistant Holy Spirit now. Assistant Holy Spirit. You're guarding God. Like, I know the person I'm going to, because he didn't pay tithe.
I'll punish this one.
I'm going to punish you. You don't even know if this mother does that or not.
That's a winchy behavior.
You open your mouth to say all sort of.
Honestly, my mom would always describe witchcraft as she says, you think it's until someone goes to one babalao to cook up some things. She said she always says witchcraft starts from the mind, your thoughts. How do you start thinking? Like,
that's the introductory class.
Once you start thinking of someone in a very nasty, dirty, all you're thinking in your head is evil towards that person.
You're turning witch.
It's not she start flying.
And I say it without mincing my words.
I saw a meme one day that witchcraft is no longer flying in the night. It's actually walking in the day.
I'm telling you. Gone are the days we believe that witches in the middle of the night is when they come out. Now you're walking with the witch. And it's also the concept that a lot of us think that when the devil will come to us, he will come with horns and he will come with tails. The devil can be that person in your office.
Exactly, wearing white.
As far as I'm concerned,
someone is saying we should off our mic. Please increase it.
As far as I'm concerned, by this story, that her colleague.
Come on now.
It's like the devil. It's like the devil already.
You don't even sympathize with the mother or the child. You are saying because they didn't pay tithe, the child is going to die if she's not careful.
But I've got a question though. I've got a question. Are we allowed to? And this is going to roll. I'm pretty sure this is going to cost like a step. But are we allowed to really? Every human has a choice, right? And I feel like it's the mother's choice if she chose to pay the tithe or not pay the tithe.
Yes.
But one thing I realized about Africa, I would say Africa mostly, is that we don't respect the power of choice.
No, we don't.
Everybody is.
No, we don't.
Everybody is. What's the word now? Everybody's a critic You have your life critic.
Everybody is a aspire to tell you.
Everybody is a motivational speaker as to how you should live and not live your life. And I'm just asking, like, what do you think about people that can't, just respect people's choices? And this is coming because recently, this is rolling into another conversation. Recently, I saw something on Instagram, and we were having this conversation, show prep, right? And basically, we all know that Adesola and Banky just, they just put to bed. And I was so excited seeing that. I was so happy. It felt like my sister.
Exactly. A lot of people felt that way.
And a lot of people were emotional about it and whatnot. And someone came up and put up a tweet that said, Adesola gave birth. She did. She announced it 4 weeks after. Simi gave birth. She announced it when she was saying wisdom is profitable to direct. Now my question is it a bad thing if you choose to vlog about your pregnancy, for instance, or vlog about your life, or blog about your life? Would that be a problem? What do you think about people that can't respect people's choices?
You see,
your guys better just put yourselves together and leave people alone.
Mind your business.
If you have your style, if maybe when you were traveling to the abroad, your village people brought down your aircraft, and so you told everybody in your house, like, whenever you are traveling abroad, never tell anybody. That is your choice, and nobody is criticizing you for that. Yes. But let's just stick with that.
Allow people live.
Don't now impose that same thing on others. That's it. Don't make it a doctrine. If it's your style to be quiet on certain things, or your style to be loud about it, if it's your style whatever you choose to do, it's okay. But don't now make it a law for everybody else. Yes. And don't call people foolish for not doing what you believe in.
Come on now.
Yo, man.
Come on now.
I like what you said when you said don't make it a doctrine. A lot of people just create a law for themselves. Based on, someone else's opinion.
A friend was at my place sometime, I think about 2 weeks ago, and he was saying something about his mom's friend telling him to get married. I said, your mom or our friend said our mom's friends, that they were asking his mom when he will get married. And I said, what did your mommy say? What does your mom think about you not being married? And she said, no, and my mom is fine with it whenever I'm ready. So your mom is fine.
But the friends
are not fine. I don't understand. Will they pay the bills? Is it because of this one plate of rice?
I shared.
I shared. Okay, you're shaking a table.
Let's break it and
you see this area you're going into weddings and people going to weddings and people looking for people to marry.
Their choice.
Okay.
See that a man or a woman have everything it takes to be married, to get married, but if they are not ready, leave them alone.
It's what it is.
It's choice.
It's what it is.
It's Ashwebi that is pushing some people.
I'm telling you, I want to wear Ashwebi. I want to tie the gele. You don't know. I want to be Bella Naija.
Okay. I won't say anything.
Please say something because I don't understand.
It is the Praise the Clock show, and this table is getting very shaky right now.
It's hot.
Olufunke in the building, Nessa in the building. That radio blog, man, somebody just learn from it. Just learn from it. Time it is. It is the Praise the Clock show, 10 a.m. West African time, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Every weekday, right here on PraiseworldRadio.com. We have all the very best of news, gist, music, and so much fun. All right, so make sure you catch us every weekday. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram at PraiseWorld_, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel on YouTube, Praiseworld TV. Oh, it's time. It's Praise the Clock. I'll see you.